Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. We are cleaning out our closet today. So this is day 2 of the decluttering challenge. And our closet here in our room is very small. I don't know if Mark showed you, but on the bottom, we have a bunch of diapers. The next one up is Malachi's, which has recently been gone through and changed to his next size, which is 18 months. My socks, underwear, undergarments stuff, Mark's got the top 2, kind of. And then up on top are pillows, and those are going too. So I have already gotten rid of over 20 items from my house today because my mom is making a trip to see my sister. And so we went through the kids' papers, like school papers and things they've colored recently, and we sent a whole bunch of stuff up to my sister, and then I trashed some stuff that didn't need to be kept. So I already got rid of 20 things, but we're gonna get rid of at least 20 more here. So I'm gonna go through my clothes and tell you why I'm getting rid of them. So we're gonna make 2 piles. We're gonna make a trash pile and we're gonna make a donate pile. This one is getting trashed. This sweater is super, super comfy and it has a hole in it. And I keep wearing it because I didn't have a whole lot of clothes. But Mark told me, because we have some money that came to us for Christmas, that I should buy myself some new clothes, because I haven't bought new clothes in
750 years.
A long, long time. So this is one of my new shirts and this is one of my new skirts. I got 5 skirts of different colors, but all the same brand. I like these skirts. They're very, very comfy, and they've got pockets. If you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. Very exciting. So we have trash. This will get donated, but it just doesn't fit well. And so I don't wear it often. That's not mine. That's one of my daughters, so I'm going to give that back to her. This just doesn't fit well. So I'll explain. I'm a very tall person, so it's hard to find clothes that fit me well. And I have to wear multiple layers for some of these to make something long enough or modest enough because it's too short. So I bought clothing specifically with the idea of what the tops would look like in mind. So these are all going to giveaway because they're all fine. They just don't fit me well, and I have to wear so many layers to make them fit. This one, I like this shirt, but it's too short. So again, have to put on layers. Okay, I'm going to keep these. These are my Jesus Christ is King shirts. If you haven't seen these, you haven't watched our page very long. But Jesus Christ is King. Jesus said, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore go and make disciples of all nations." And our Facebook page and stuff. So these Mark had made up at a local print shop. And we made one for all of the children in all the different sizes, and they're really nice to wear when we're traveling, things like that. So I've got 2 piles going here in front of us. I am keeping this. This is a big, thick sweatshirt that I wear when it's cold outside. This has some value in that Mark had us make these shirts. So this is our whole family. The grayed out children are children we've lost, about how big they'd be in the family. But they were made a couple years ago, so I think Abigail's the baby in these? Yeah, Abigail's the baby in these. We've had 2 kids since this. And Mark made sayings for each of us. So mine says wife and mother, baby grower, home manager, and teacher. But we're going to I'm going to take this and cut rags. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
Decluttering can be painful.
It can be. But I don't know what else to do with that because it doesn't fit very well anymore, and we got them so we all had matching shirts, and none of the other people's fit because it was 3 years ago. See,
I think
had that
right there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. This would work fine for somebody else, but doesn't work for me. I'm going to keep this. I had another one that I already put in the pile that was green. This one's a dark purple. I do like to have it sometimes if it's really cold to have a second layer. This is a very thin turtleneck shirt, so I will keep that one. Okay, so I bought some new clothes. These tags haven't even come off yet. I did try these on. So this is one of the new shirts I got, and we will keep that. I will fold that better in a minute. I will fold it better when I put it in the closet. This is the other shirt that I got. This one I have to put a little stitch in because this opening part here, like it's not actually open, but just how it falls open is a little weird, so I'm just gonna put a little stitch in it. So that's that. But I can tell there's a lot of stuff in this pile getting rid of. Okay, this skirt is going in the trash. It has been ripped multiple times. It's being held together with a safety pin. Trash. Shirt, totally fine for someone else. Another shirt, totally fine for someone else. Just doesn't sit well on me. Okay, some of these shirts we are keeping. Just gotta say. These are shirts we had made up 7 years ago when my dad passed away. And so I'm keeping this 6 years ago. 6.5 years ago. So I am keeping this. You can see it has red on it. And I wear these when we're like cleaning or just home for the day to remember my dad. I will get rid of them when they're actually broken, but they work great now for paint shirts and stuff like that. Project shirts. That's what Dad would have, is project shirts. Another shirt works well for somebody else. These are more... I inherited some of the t-shirts because we had them of my dad. I think every family member got one. And then there were some extras.
That was like 35 of us.
Yeah, there were a whole bunch of us, and there were a couple extras, and they got left here, and I was the one who fit the sizes. So, okay, nice skirt, but someone else can get use out of it because, again, it fits funny. Okay, and we're going to go to this for a second. I'm kind of strange. We're going to talk about Mark's pile and what he wants to keep because he's trying to lose weight, and what does he keep and what does he not keep. I am a person who is still of childbearing age. Not saying that God will definitely bless us with another baby, but it is entirely possible because I'm only 37 years old. I don't gain a lot during pregnancy, so I have never bought maternity clothes. I've had 8 babies, never bought maternity clothes. So all the clothes that I have need to fit me well because I don't want to keep buying clothes because I'm really bad at buying clothes for myself. This was really... I don't buy clothes for myself. So these clothes I bought, I had intentions of if I lose another 15 pounds before God blesses us with a baby, these will still work. And if I gain another 15, 20 pounds being pregnant, these will still work. So I have a bunch of clothes that I've sufficed with, and this has nothing to do with my husband. He's told me multiple times to buy clothes. It's just, I have a hard time spending money on myself. But the clothes that I've had, I've kept because they do work through pregnancies. Like all my skirts have elastic tops. So that's just how it is. So I've been wearing the same things because I don't buy maternity clothes. I have been wearing these clothes for probably 7 years.
Maybe 20.
So it's been a long time. Okay. Another tank top, a layer that I wear under stuff that I won't need now that I've got these new things. I am keeping this shirt. This is an abortion. The body inside your body is not your body, from Abolish Human Abortion. Don't necessarily agree with everything they teach, but their shirts are very good artistry that share a lot about what the life of a baby being in the image of God. So I am keeping that. Again, another shirt. Go to someone else. This is a skirt that has been falling apart for probably 3 years, and I've still been wearing it. So it's going to go in the trash. You can tell, actually you might not be able to see it on the video, but it's faded in certain places because of where the sun hit it when it was sitting in a certain pot where I used to store my clothes. So it's all worn out in certain places. I hear kids out there. Just so you know, the kids are out listening to a podcast from Lamplighter Theater. They're doing a special Christmas production, The Unlikely Wise Man, something like that. It's through December 31st. You can go on to Lamplighter Ministries and find that. Lamplighter Ministries, Lamplighter Theater, something like that. I don't know.
One of those.
Okay, so another skirt will work great for someone else, but I bought new skirts that will fit me well, and I bought plenty of skirts, so I will get rid of that one. Oh, this skirt is trash. It's ripped up. Again, donations are really great, but when something's too ripped up that I wouldn't buy it there, it gets thrown away.
When you say you bought plenty of skirts to suffice your entire wardrobe,
Plenty
you
of
mean you
skirts.
have like 20 or 30?
Plenty of skirts means I have 5. Plenty of shirts means I bought 4 shirts, and then with the shirts that I already have, I'll have probably, I mean, I'm not counting the dad shirts that I just wear for cleaning projects and stuff, but I have the one I'm wearing, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have another one coming in the mail. So 7.
Hi.
Oh, they're going to
Sure.
need Daddy for a second,
Yep.
so I will keep doing the video. Okay, so
Just don't move anyway.
nope. So that means 7 shirts is what I have to is totally reasonable for me. We just went on a trip and we washed clothes once a week, and I was able to still wear everything because for us, we wear our bottom part, whether it be a skirt or pants. The girls all wear skirts, the boys all wear pants, but we wear the bottom part for 2 days possibly if we didn't go out and get dirty. Like if we're in the house all day and we weren't sweating and stuff, you can wear the bottom twice. We always change our socks and underwear and undergarments. That stuff's all changed. But we can wear a pants twice, skirts twice. So somebody's having a problem out there.
Reality TV.
This is what happens. So our shows, we don't edit them a lot because that is really hard on Mark's brain if you've watched our show and know about the disability and stuff like that. But we have kids and this is what happens. And so I'm not sure what's going on out there. I am going to keep this skirt because Virginia made it for me. Well, I think Virginia and I kind of worked together and made this skirt. And that way, if one of my skirts gets a rip or something, I'll still have it. So this right here is my pile of clothes that I'm keeping. This is one of my new skirts. I haven't opened it yet, but I got 5 skirts of the exact same size. And they fit well, so they're just different colors. So do you want me to go out and deal with somebody or want me to go through your pile? You know what's going on.
We can go through my pile.
Okay.
He's okay. He's just mad.
He's mad. Okay. So we're going to go through Mark's pile and see what Mark wants to keep. Mark,
This should be fun.
Mark does not spend a lot of money on his clothes either, but Mark is kind of at an odd size, and so we'll occasionally find things for him at a very cheap price because there's kind of an extra, he can find like a shirt at Walmart sometimes because they like over ordered the large size, the extra large, whatever size you wear. And so we'll sometimes find a shirt just walking through Walmart on clearance for like $5. So I think you've replaced clothes more often than me, not because you're a spendy person.
Right, so I've gone from a 3XL T to a 2XL T to an XL T.
So he now just wears an XLT. So we have not gone through his stuff yet, and so he has to decide what to keep and what not to keep.
So I've lost 5 inches off my waist and 30 plus pounds.
That's a lot. Do you want to let them watch a show or something? Would that be more helpful to the child who's crying or not?
Sure.
Okay, so he's going to do that, and I'll talk to these guys a little bit more. So we recently went through all the children's clothes because if you've watched us, you saw that we went on a trip to Tennessee a couple weeks ago. We were planning on being on for like 7 weeks, but because of the chaos in the world, we came home. And before we went on the trip, I had gone through all the children's clothes and had the big girls go through their clothes to make sure that they had all the stuff that they needed, whether it be t-shirts, pants, skirts, whatever. We went through everybody's clothes and made sure that they all had enough. And the kids all have extra clothes. I like to keep extra, especially for babies and toddlers, even up through like the 5-year-old, because they tend to fall, they tend to get dirty, they tend to have an accident, those types of things. Like my 5-year-old is potty trained, has been for a long time, but she runs and falls and scuffs up her knee and needs to change her pants because she fell in the mud, that type of thing. So they all have plenty of clothes. We recently went through their clothes. My clothes, like I said, we just got some. We haven't bought any. And Mark recently has lost 30 pounds, so we have his clothes to go through. And we'll go through our undergarments on our own. That's an orange shirt.
It is.
Do you want to keep an orange shirt?
I always need, let's put a pile of I really don't need this, but I'm going to need it anyway.
Okay.
That's the I don't really need it shirt.
Okay. So if you don't have enough shirts by the time we're done,
right, and then we can
that
pull
one?
from that pile.
Okay. Okay, these shirts.
Don't really need that one either.
Oh, that's not the one I was thinking.
That's just a plain one.
That's a plain one. We had gotten some shirts that were about this color a couple of years ago from a local pastor because we were all wearing our orange shirts that I told you Mark made up. We all had these on. And he was like, hey, would you guys all wear the same color shirt if I gave them to you? Because they had some youth event or something and they had made up shirts this color and found out nobody really wanted that color. So they gave us shirts for our family. And we actually used those for quite a while too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jesus Christ is King shirt.
Absolutely.
That one is keeping.
Yep. That is a 3XLT. That's how fat I used to be.
So, what are we doing with it?
Abolish.
Going to Goodwill? Or Salvation Army? Or
Yeah, it's a
the
fine
local
shirt.
thrift store?
Yeah,
Okay.
fine shirt, just not for me.
Let's see. What's this one?
That one's in rough shape.
Trash?
Trash.
Mark has multiple shirts with holes in them.
That is a fine size, but it's too short for me. I am a tall person.
Yes. So this can go to somebody else.
That could definitely be useful to somebody besides me.
Okay, and that's the thing. What we're getting rid of is either trash that's not going to be useful or things that can bless somebody else. And if you think along the lines of, I can bless somebody else with this outfit, with this shirt, it makes it a little easier to get rid of. Okay, we've got pants.
Okay, those pants have a hole in the right knee.
Okay.
But they're kind of my only work pants.
Okay, so we keep them.
Right. Those are practically brand new. Those are about 2 months old.
And you won't be this size much longer.
Right.
But
if
they can work
anything,
with
I'll need
belt.
smaller, but they'll work fine with my new improved belt. Those are great.
Okay. This is a pair of shorts. Mark does not wear shorts very often, but Mark's neurological condition make the heat really, really hard on him. So sometimes at home, vegging out, he needs to wear something so he doesn't pass out.
Literally. Those are new.
He's got new pants that we might have to end up donating to somebody.
Pajama pants. Definitely
pants are okay.
keeps.
Both of them?
Those ones I really don't
These
need for
ones?
anything. I have another pair of those pajama pants, and I don't need something that big and
Good
thick.
enough to bless somebody with?
No, because I think the zipper at the bottom of the legs are both blown out.
Mark wears lighter pants. So those pants we got at some point, but they're really, really heavy, and Mark has a hard time. They make him too hot.
I'm either freezing or cooking.
The
That's my
shirt?
grandpa shirt.
The best dads get promoted to grandpa.
Yep.
He likes to wear that. He wears it a lot.
I like that shirt.
Trying to fold it. I'm not doing very well. We'll refold all of this. I'm not good at folding on camera. Okay. Yellow shirt.
I think that's the church
Is this
shirt.
the one we all...
Yes.
we all had this matching shirt. Keeping, throwing.
Throwing.
It's very old and beat up. You might not be able to tell on camera how old and beat up some of these things are, but believe us, they are.
Keeping.
He wears that a lot.
That's my winter layer shirt.
Yeah, Mark has about a 5-degree comfortable temperature, and outside of that, it's freezing or cooking. This is his.
That does not fit me at all. But what does it say?
It says the Cowper's Way. Oh, on the back, Mark and Daddy, husband and father, protector and provider, prophet and priest, education director. Have you tried it on recently?
Yes.
Okay, why doesn't it fit you?
I swim in it.
Oh.
It's too short because I'm tall.
It only says extra large. That's why I was wondering if you swim.
Yeah, no, I think it's mostly because it's too short
Are we cutting
for me.
for rags?
Yeah, sure.
Like mine?
Yep.
Okay. We have another. Nope, that's not the Jesus Christ. Is
No, this is the I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you shirt.
Seems like you'd be swimming in it.
It does feel like I'm swimming in it, but it makes a good pajama shirt.
Okay. Has holes in it too.
What? Holes?
It does. Just telling you.
Okay. That's
Jesus
another
Christ
Jesus
is King.
Christ is King shirt. Yep. What is that?
It's a black one with holes in it.
Okay, this has so many holes in it. It's comfortable, but it is really falling apart, so it needs to go away,
I don't know
finally.
if you can see
There are many holes
all
in
the
it.
holes in that shirt.
There are lots of holes.
He was wearing this one day when we did a bonfire, trying to burn some brush, and got it on there. This one,
Get rid of it.
it is falling apart.
It is literally falling
This
apart.
one has been,
Yeah.
that's had a long time. Okay. I don't know what
That's
this
the one I
is.
was thinking of before.
It's got some paint on it.
It does have some paint on it. You can get rid of that one.
Okay. I donated a lot more than you did. Okay. These are scrubs. Mark, before he got out on disability, was a CNA.
Yep.
And these scrubs are all probably way too big for you now.
They are hugely too big for me.
Hugely too big for Mark.
That
So
was
what are
back
we
when I
doing
was a
with that?
skinny fat guy, as they told me.
But much bigger than you are
Those
now.
could all go to Goodwill because I know they have a scrub selling section.
Okay.
And those are
there
good.
might be a
They're
large
good
person
quality. Yeah.
who's very excited to be able to get scrubs at a decent price. Because scrubs are expensive.
Yes.
Really, really expensive. Okay.
Wow.
So I would say we got rid of more than 20 things. Here's our pile for Salvation Army or Goodwill.
Yep.
And that's our trash pile.
Yep.
Rags and trash. So this is all that's getting kept.
This is your
Oh, and this
pile.
was, do you want to keep these shirts?
It's looking a little sketchy over there. I think I might need to keep them.
Okay. So now we're going to get in the closet real quick, and then we'll go out and deal with children, because they're all hungry and want to go to bed. So we have
Hold
this.
on. Disregard the camera for a moment. Okay, hello.
Hi, it's dark in here. Okay, so we have this.
Move.
So our family is the cows, and we found this. We had neighbors down the street who moved, and she felt like I wanted to inherit all her stuff. And so this was in one of the bags of stuff. And so we've kind of had it as like a little family fun thing, but it's now been sitting in a closet for a long time, and I feel like we should probably just get rid of it.
Goodbye.
Okay, and then pillows. Whoa, these pillows are all old and really gross. And we just found a really good deal on pillows at Sam's Club, and we're going to replace our pillows. So these pillows are getting tossed. This one has a pillowcase on it that I can take off. But the pillows themselves are going. Even that pillow, that was a homemade pillow, but it was broken. Oh, and then maybe a second one? I don't know. Okay, and then we have a blanket up here, which doesn't belong in this closet.
Oh, no, that's the one that we put on the bed when we want to not have the room look this dark.
Yes. So that
Yeah.
you want that back in the closet?
Or
'Cause
put
we
it on
use
the
it.
bed.
But we don't use it all the time.
Well, then we could take it off the bed.
Well,
put it
we
in the
got two
closet.
we have a light blanket and a thick blanket on our bed right now. We don't really need this one. So we can put it in the closet and keep it there. But that means our closet is a lot cleaner too. So all we have in here now is Mark's shelves. This is a massager. It's just easier to keep in the closet. My shelves, Malachi's shelves, and extra diapers. So I think we've done a good job. I'm going to go back over here
Hold on.
so I don't fall over all the stuff. I think we've done a good job with all of our decluttering today. We've gotten rid of definitely
I
more.
think you should hold the cow.
We've gotten rid of definitely more than 20 items, but we need to, it's nice to have the space. And if you want to take this challenge with us, I think you would find that it's really enjoyable getting stuff out of your house. It feels freeing. Do you feel free? Free.
Sure.
Free.
Oh,
It definitely,
free!
I've dug through stuff in my pile trying to figure out what to wear because I have so much stuff that's like, this just doesn't fit right. This doesn't sit right. This doesn't work for the person that I am. Like, I'm a mom who's on the floor, like up and down with the kids all the time. I need skirts that sit well. I need skirts that aren't too tight because they're not modest getting up and down off the floor. And I'm sure you have something in your closet that you would like to wear. Maybe it doesn't fit. Maybe it's, you know, ripped and you're like, oh, well, I just wish I could sew it. Figure out if you're actually going to sew it or if you're going to get rid of it. Because when we just move stuff around in our closet, it can become irritating, I guess. It just becomes extra chaos in your brain. And God has blessed us with a lot of stuff. I think everybody can say that they have more stuff in their house than they need, or almost everybody can say that. And so I find that I know people who have 50 shirts. They still only wear the same 5 or 10. So if there's stuff in your closet that you think would bless someone else, maybe you could even pull out a shirt and say, hey, my friend Jerry would like this. Hey, my friend Tanya would like this. And give it to those people. But be a blessing to other people and use the stuff that God has given you wisely. Thank you for joining us today. And if you're joining us on this challenge, let us know in the comments below. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you for joining us.